Andy just wanted to carve his name into the wall. But to his surprise, a piece of the wall chipped off easily. And holding that fragile piece of stone that crumbled at a touch, Andy came up with an escape plan. From that night on, every evening, Andy would dig his path to freedom, hidden behind a poster. The next day, during his outdoor break, he would shake the dirt off in places where no one would notice. This went on for 20 years. Sometimes, there were surprise inspections by the guards. Andy stayed calm, pretending to read the Bible, and fully cooperated with the officers. Everything seemed normal. Then, the warden walked in, took the Bible from Andy's hands.
Any favorite passages?
Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh.
But before leaving, he handed it back to Andy. That Bible was actually Andy's secret path to redemption. One day during roll call, the guards noticed Andy was gone. They called the warden over, angry and confused. The warden grabbed a rock and threw it at the poster. What he didn't know yet, that dark hole behind the poster would one day swallow his own fate. The guards immediately launched a large-scale search, but they found nothing, except for Andy's prison uniform and a small hammer. Andy used to be a successful banker, sentenced to life in prison because of a wrongful conviction. Soon after, Andy became close friends with Red, the man who could get almost anything inside the prison. Andy asked Red to get him a hammer and a poster. One day, while repairing the prison roof, the warden discovered Andy's financial skills and asked him to help clean up his dirty money. But Andy had a special plan, a way to secretly turn the dirty money into his own. Later, a new inmate arrived at the prison and told Andy the truth behind his wrongful sentence. Andy went to the warden, hoping to clear his name, but the warden didn't want to lose his money-making machine. He threw Andy into solitary confinement and even threatened his life.
We'll do the hardest time there is.
The warden also arranged for the new inmate to be killed. That day, like always, Andy helped the warden launder his money. While the warden opened the safe, Andy secretly switched the black ledger with his Bible. He also took the warden's new shoes and fresh clothes. That night, Andy packed the warden's dirty records and his new outfit into a plastic bag. He crawled through the secret tunnel he had spent years digging. At the sewage pipe, he waited for the thunderstorm, then smashed the pipe open with a rock he had hidden. After several hard hits, the pipe finally broke. Andy crawled inside, dragging himself through the filthy pipe. No one knows how long he crawled, but eventually, he reached the other side. In that moment, he was finally free. The next morning, Andy used his new identity to withdraw all the money the warden had secretly stashed away. He also mailed evidence of the warden's crimes to the press. The news spread across the state like wildfire. Only then did the warden realize he'd been fooled. Panicking, he opened his safe and found the Bible, the one he always claimed was the path to salvation. As the sound of police sirens grew louder, the warden's dark chapter came to an end. And Andy was truly free at last.